So we had a heck of a storm last night, and I caught all this rainwater that I'll be using for my animals. And you know, it's just straight off of this canvas that's above my head, so there's nothing creepy crawly in it. I'm going to use this as my shampoo water today. I'm going to take some inside and heat it up and use it for shampoo water. I don't think I've ever washed my hair in pure rainwater before. Today's going to be a first. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just filter my water, run it through a cheesecloth into this beautiful little Canadian jar. And then I'm going to put it in this cup and microwave it. And I'm going to wash my hair with some detox, which is a clarifying, which means it blasts open the cuticle and removes all residual styling product. And I do use styling product in my hair to help me hold my curl instead of just looking like frizz. And then because I do have silver hair, purple is the opposite of yellow, and anybody who knows, if you get styling product in silver hair, it can turn your hair yellow. And since purple's the opposite of yellow, it wipes that yellow out and, what's the word I'm looking for? Cures it, whatever you want to call it. So it's the cure-all. It fixes any yellowing of your hair. Let's give this a whirl. I'm kind of excited to wash my hair in pure storm water. This is going to be kind of fun. I'm going to have stormy hair today. So while that microwave is running in the background, I'm going to talk a minute about why would I take so much time to wash my hair today. Well, I'm reading this book, and it reminds me a lot of one of my favorite life-changing books called Relax, You're Already Home. This book, the first chapter, talks about those same Taoist principles where even the most menial tasks that you perform, if you're actually in the moment, if you stay in the moment and try to be aware of every move that you're making, you'll actually find your menial tasks much more enjoyable. And I gotta say, I'm kind of excited about just this whole prep to wash my hair today in storm water. It's kind of nice. I mean, I have the time for this. Not everybody would. I do. It's a day after a storm and the lawn chairs are knocked over and branches are everywhere, and I'm going to use that storm water, heat it up, and wash my hair with it today, and I'm going to enjoy every single moment of that. So the water is now the perfect temperature. It's got a few fibers on it from the cheesecloth, I guess. Doesn't really matter. I absolutely can't wait to wash my hair with this. Just a connection with just the storm water. I'm just so thankful to have the water. It's so indulgent for me. All right, on with the hair washing. Okay, I'm waiting to see if Cleo, my lovebird, is going to start blowing kisses again. If you hear a clicking noise, that's Cleo. So I like this experience. I liked the indulgence of having extra water around. I am going to go ahead and bottle up the rest of that water for my chickens and bunnies out there. And I'm going to save a little bit of the storm water for my practice. I liked this indulgence of the extra water around, and it was just free water, so that was kind of fun. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go back to the antique mall. I did see a pitcher and bowl, ceramic pitcher and bowl the other day, and it was okay. It's pink roses, but it's not really my style. But I do have, look, that little plate back there. And so I mean, it's a rustic counter, right? So a pitcher and bowl sitting on a rustic counter is not going to make that big of a difference. So I'm going to go ahead and get it. And I like this. I liked the smell of my towels. I liked the feel of the bubbles. I liked just the temperature of the water. I liked the whole experience. It was like a little ritualistic hair washing. And I took time to actually enjoy it instead of rushing through it so I could go do stuff. I took the time to enjoy this, and I like that. I like slowing down and being in the moment, being aware and being in the moment, and being thankful for that water. I have to haul water, and water's very heavy. So to have all that extra water today in that big old tub, and all I have to do is filter it through a cheesecloth, that's great. Thank you, Mother Gaia, for the water, especially storm water. How fun is that? All right, you guys, I'm going to go get dressed, and I'm going to go up and get that pitcher and bowl, if it's still there, and haggle with them a little bit, see if I can bring the price down. And I'm going to make this part of my routine, I think. I liked it. I'll show you guys the pitcher and bowl. Okay. Well, there she is. I was happy when I got there and found her. She was still there, and she was not actually pink roses. I'm not quite sure. I thought it might be flowering dogwood, but that looks like 5 petals to me, and I thought dogwood was 4. I don't know. I think she's beautiful. I can live with that color of pink. It'll be okay. It's kind of like a dusty rose country pink. So I like that. Cleo is blowing us kisses. I'm so sorry. We're all used to it. Anyway, that's how Cleo calls a mate. So I brought her home and washed her down with regular soap and water, of course, and then dried her and set her in a place. And then I really spent my time and kind of lavished over her. And then to remove all the energies, the former energies, especially around the handle in here, I did cleanse her with some full moon charged water. It's sort of a cleansing. And then I went back over with my storm charged water, and I sort of charged her up a little bit. So she's going to sit there. Some of my Amish soap. I think this one's jasmine. And there's so much amazing soap in this area. Oh, I can't wait to try them. But still working on these. I kind of went soap crazy at first. So I like the little loofah sponges. They keep your soap bars from getting mushy. So that can just sit right there. It smells so good. That jasmine soap smells so good. So that's her. She's home. She's where she belongs now. She looks a lot like the pitcher and bowl that I did back in the 70s and 80s. We all did ceramics classes, and I used to enter my stuff in the fair, in the local fair, and I won a couple of ribbons, and you know, it was really an exciting time. The 70s and 80s was so crafty. But mine was more muted, sort of beigey colors, and I remember choosing the sticker that went on it and going through the whole firing process. And you clean your bisque and fire it and glaze it and do your stickers. And back then I liked to antique things, so it was a fun experience. So I know everything that goes into making one of these since I have made one myself. And I can really appreciate her. I think she's beautiful. I think she's going to become a beautiful part of our little rustic kitchen here. My husband will just have to be washing his hands and face in pink. I wasn't going to get a man cave one. I just, this one was available, and she's beautiful, and she's got no chips, and I'm very happy with her. And I think she's going to be great. Okay, I'm not going to torture you all with any more of Cleo's kisses. Thanks for watching, you guys. Remember, try to be in the moment of all that you can, even if it's just one thing. If it's washing your hair, washing your dishes, putting on your socks. Just try to immerse yourself fully in that moment at least one time a day. You'll be amazed. All right, y'all. Blessed be.